I was just paid $100,000 for my last keynote speech. When I say that to you, my eyes light up with joy. I can feel my cheeks getting rosy with delight, and it feels like my heart is exploding out of my chest. I'm so happy with that. What I'm doing in front of you now is rewiring my brain and nervous system to bring to me more of, well, me. When I was a small little girl, I had this secret dream that I was making people happy through speaking. But I never thought that was really possible for me. But when I'm in the car and the music is playing really loud and I'm on a long day trip, my mind always daydreams and sees me back up on stage. When I'm in a visualization or a meditation, once again, I see myself on big stages. These visualizations and daydreams keep coming to me faster and faster over and over again. And it's had me wondering, am I meant to be a full-time speaker? That concept feels very odd to me because when I was a little girl, I was so incredibly shy that my kindergarten classmate actually thought I was mute. I remember throughout all of my schooling, when I would get up in front of people to talk, I would have such great anxiety that my body would almost shake in convulsions, and my voice would never be strong. I know enough about our brains to realize that where I'm going is going to require me to rewire a lot of my past stories to become who I desire to be. At the beginning of this month, I took myself on a camping trip. 4 days in nature does absolutely miraculous things. The first 3 days, I wrote out an entire curriculum of how I could get other people on stage and make them remarkable. Then on the 4th day, I went back into a meditation, and again the visualization came that I should be on stage. See, what I know about our brains is we have to rewire and think about things differently if I'm going to make this dream come true. And I believe it's time for me to do so. So I'm going to be using my default mode network to bring to me the daydreams of speaking on stage. And I'm imagining standing up in front of people, and the auditorium is so incredibly quiet because the audience is so captured by what I'm saying. I'm using positive emotions to bring into my salience network so I can guide my subconscious to bring to me out of my field my intentions and what I'm dreaming about. The interesting thing is our brains take in 6 to 10 million bits of information every single second. Only 50 bits of that information actually makes it to our conscious brain. That's incredible. That's why we use our salience network to bring things to us. It's kind of like when you buy a new unique vehicle and then all of a sudden you see it everywhere. That's what I'm doing with the positive emotions in my salience brain. And then I'm going to use my own heart. I use my heart because it is the most powerful magnifying field in our entire bodies, 5,000 times more powerful than our own brains. So I bring my intention into my own heart and I explode it out with connection. Because for me, that $1,000 check is not really why I do it. The $1,000 check is just a monetary representation of the impact I desire to make to all the people my speaking touches, the inspiration I bring to them, the change of their life, the joy they receive. This is what it's about for me. Connection. Our most primal desire as humans is connection. So I imagine over the years and the days, all the speakers that will come to play an integral part in my life. I will bring each other so much joy. We'll laugh at the moments when things land flat. And we'll rejoice and hold each other up when the bad days come and we realize the impact we desire to make is so monumental it feels out of reach. And we dust each other off when that happens and remind each other. That's just our default mode network getting hijacked by our sympathetic nervous system. And I think of all the event planners where I get to give them ease and letting them know and taking care of things before they even ask for it. And I imagine them in their work lives just taking this deep feeling of relaxation and a sigh of relief to know that they're dealing with a professional. And the laughter that we'll share and the stress and the burdens I'll alleviate for them. And then I think of my own partner, Ben. And I imagine us on the speaking tours and the destinations we'll go, and it's like I can almost feel us clinking glasses over the restaurant in a new destination, him with his wine, me with my mocktail. And I can picture us delighting and walking down out of that restaurant hand in hand together. I'll be repeating these intentions, these feelings over and over again. I'll be reprocessing it from all the way to the beginning to booking gigs to all the way to signing the thank you notes at the end. I'll be doing this so much that my neural pathways in my brain will begin to realize this is me. This is my creation. And my question for you is, what is yours?